With the new map expansion, we received new features, fresh possibilities, and most importantly, new characters. For today's video, I've chosen 3 of them. 3 figures who shaped the Asian continent, living in the same era, sharing the same world, yet ruling in different corners of it. Maybe their paths have crossed, who knows? I don't have any proof for that, but in Crusader Kings 3, anything is possible. To play as Wang Ryung, the father of the legendary founder of the Goryeo dynasty, you actually have to take a little detour first, and start as his father, Wang Ryung, the governor of Jasungdachi. Don't get too attached. Ryung is already 64 years old and in poor health, so his time, well, is limited. Personally, I don't bother expanding or starting any major wars with him. Instead, I focus on saving gold, building up a little treasury for his son. The goal here is simple. When Jayadewa dies, Wang Ryung will inherit everything. Your lands, your titles, and that precious gold which you have saved up. When that happens, you'll finally get to play as Wang Ryung himself, the future father of a dynasty that would go on to rule Korea for centuries. Don't worry too much about his starting traits or stats, they are randomly generated. So if you don't like them, you can just restart the game and start once again. The Kingdom of Silla, where you'll be playing, is ruled under a meritocratic government, which is actually a really interesting hybrid. It combines elements of the Byzantine-style administrative government with the celestial bureaucracy of China. Here, merit is everything. You will spend a big chunk of your early life taking or assisting in imperial exams to build it up. The higher your merit, the more influence you gain, and the closer you get to the positions of real power. Your ultimate goal is clear: become the king of Silla and establish your dynasty's dominance, not just in Korea, but across the entire Asian continent. As for strategy, you'll want to focus on your economy first, build up your income, strengthen your duchy, and prepare for the challenges ahead. Because make no mistake, by the mid to late game, you'll be facing 2 serious rivals, the Japanese realms to the east, and the massive Tang Empire to the west. When those empires come knocking, you don't want to be struggling for gold or manpower. So play it smart, take your time, and build your foundations of the future Goryeo Empire. One exam, one coin, and one victory at a time. I know, you want to see the next interesting character, but give me 30 seconds of your time because I've got an exciting announcement to make. Currently we are sitting at 9,229 subscribers. And if until the end of this year we'll hit 10,000 subscribers, I will make a giveaway in which you will be able to win the All Under Heaven DLC expansion. Or if you already have it, the same amount in money. So from now on, every time you'll see a new video on my channel, make sure to leave a like, comment, and stay subscribed. The second character I want to talk about today is Jayadewa of Tondo, a truly fascinating figure from the pre-colonial Philippines, a time when life revolved around trade, community, and the sea rather than conquest and empire. It was a beautiful, peaceful era, and Jayadewa stood at the heart of it, the very first known ruler of Tondo, which we now know as modern-day Manila. When you click on the county of Tondo in-game, you'll notice something special. There's already a city holding built there, and it's called Maynila, the old name of today's capital. It's a small but wonderful historical touch that immediately gives the start a sense of depth and authenticity. Jayadewa himself begins as a follower of Lord Shiva, which is important to note because most of your neighbors follow entirely different faiths. That makes diplomacy tricky right from the start. Your religion allows you to have up to 4 spouses, which is great for potential alliances, but early on, most of those options will be very limited because of those religious differences. You will definitely find yourself isolated, and that means one thing: you'll have to rely only on your own army for survival. What makes this region especially unique in All Under Heaven is the introduction of barter goods. This new resource replaces traditional gold for the upkeep and maintenance of your men-at-arms. I like this mechanic, and to be fair, it fits this region perfectly. These islands historically thrive on trade and barter rather than a coin-based economy. Think of it as a tropical mirror of the celestial government, which also uses dual treasuries. But here is the power of trade that fuels your realm. So as Jayadewa, your first priority should be on developing your realm. Invest in your holdings, build up infrastructure, and most importantly, increase your monthly income of barter goods. You will need them, because there is no shortage of wars waiting for you. The Philippines archipelago is fragmented and competitive, full of ambitious local rulers who won't hesitate to strike if they sense weakness. Your main goal is to unite the entire Philippines under your banner, forming a single, powerful kingdom, a true maritime empire of the islands. Once you achieve that, the map opens up for you. You can sail north, where you will eventually face the massive empires of China and Korea, or head south, where the empire of Srivijaya dominates the seas with its wealth and influence. Whichever path you take, playing as Jayadewa of Tondo feels like stepping into a forgotten chapter of history, one where trade, faith, and determination can turn a humble island ruler into the founder of a great Philippine dynasty. The last character for today is Demang of Perlak, a small but fascinating ruler sitting right next to mighty Srivijaya Empire in Southeast Asia. At first glance, you might underestimate him. After all, Perlak looks like just another minor county on the edge of Srivijaya's massive influence. But trust me, this start hides one of the most interesting and challenging stories in the entire region. When you begin your campaign, you are immediately in a dangerous spot. Srivijaya is strong, far stronger than you, and if you try to stand against them too early, they will crush you without a second thought. That's why my first piece of advice is simple: swear fealty, become their vassal, play their loyal subject for a while, and use that time wisely. Build up your strength, improve your holdings, and prepare for the day when you will break free. What makes Demang's story special is the real historical background behind his county. Perlak is believed to be the earliest Islamic sultanate in Southeast Asia, dating back to the 9th century. It was a place where traders from Arabia, India, and the Malay world met, a melting pot of faith, commerce, and politics that would eventually change the entire region's history. But in Crusader Kings 3, there's an interesting twist. Both Demang himself and his county start as a non-Muslim, following a different faith altogether. That's what makes this playthrough so much fun and so authentic to the real transformation that once happened here. Your mission is to guide Perlak through the same change, to embrace Islam, spread new faith, and turn a smaller coastal county into a powerful sultanate. Converting won't be easy. You'll likely face resistance from your vassals, religious uprisings, and of course the wrath of Srivijaya, who will despise you even more once you abandon their gods. But that's the beauty of this campaign. It's not about easy expansion, it's about survival, faith, and legacy. If you succeed, your story doesn't end with Perlak. That's only the beginning. Once you've created the Sultanate of Perlak, your next goal should be to tear down the Srivijaya Empire that once loomed over you, conquer their lands, convert their people, and build something even greater, a Caliphate of the East, a powerful Islamic realm that the world has never seen before. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because remember, 10,000 subscribers and we have a giveaway. May Odin watch over you. Skål!